Okay, so I'm going to go through bearings. Bearings, eh? So we have a question here. It says that this is your north, this is your port. And then we have a ship that is 45 degrees. Now, when they say 40, when they say it's northwest, that means we know that this will be 45 degrees because it's in between north and east, right? So this is your east. Okay, so this is your east. Then they ask for state the bearing of S from P. So we want S from P, that means change color. So the first question is S from P. So I must be at P, then I will find the bearing to S. That means bearing must go for clockwise, right? So you are looking for this. What do you think it is? Yes, that's good. 360 minus 45. Okay, you get the answer. Got it? Usually in paper 2. Look for paper 2. Go for the furthest paper. That means 2014. Is it that one's 2014, right? Yeah. Okay, now the next question they say bearing of P from S. So we need to be at S. So when we are at S, unfortunately, I mean, like now we don't have the north line, right? We must draw the north line. So we want to see from here to here. Huh? Correct. So there is a parallel line in between. So we will just take good. So it's P from S. So we take 180 minus 45. That's it. And then the next part says that I have a lighthouse. A lighthouse is south of S and due west of P. That means the moment you see south, that means it's like that. That means L, this is a 90-degree angle. Okay, like that 90 degree. So it's good. They ask for distance of LP. So we want to find distance of LP. They say the ship is 175. So we got 175 here. We want the distance. So when you see a right angle triangle, first two things that pop up first is your Pythagoras or Tuakaso. Okay, Tuakaso. So here we have one side. So when the diagram looks very complicated with a lot of things, shift it out. You got L, you got P, you got S. This is 175. What do you think this angle is? Good. So you know this is 45. So I need to find this. So this is angle in respect with the angle. This is adjacent. And this is the hypotenuse. So which one should we choose? A and H. Which one we choose? Cosine. So will be cosine 45 equals to adjacent, which is LP over 175. I'll leave you to do this first. Okay? Morning. Ahmad, which topic are you at now in school? Statistics. That means you're still doing your cumulative graph. Have you started your box and whiskers? So you're still in the statistic. Q1, Q2, Q3, IQR, range, minimum, maximum. Still there. Okay. Have you draw your cumulative graph already? Inside that book, there must be some questions on cumulative graph. Figure out. All right. Again? So what we do here is we will shift this 175 over here. So will be 175 times cosine 45 equals to L. Then that's your answer. Okay, Kaisa, we are going to do this question. This is a 2014 paper 2. Okay, it's a question, it's a full question. So I'm going to write down the question first. Then I'm going to show you, okay? Can? So we have a triangle like this. A, B, and C. This is 3.8, this is 4.6, and then this is 78 degrees. Now, I want you to calculate angle ABC. And then this is part B, area. Find the area of triangle. Okay, can we do that first?
3.8.
Yeah, we got 3.8, 4.6. Okay.
What CF?
This is in meters. Okay. Try that. Next question. Okay, so use pencil. Ada tak ada? Ada juga. Show pencil saja. Okay. Okay, Hamzah, dua. Alia, what topic are you in now? Statistics, area sector of property of sector.
Yeah.
Okay. What will be tested? Send to me, then I'll prepare questions for you, or you can do questions based on the result. Tak ada betul pun ingat. It's only 135 kan? 180 minus 135. Then the value of isn't it?
360 minus 25.
160. The 1Q could be
Equal Q1.
please. Yeah, so you must take 360 minus 25. Good. From R. R. Isn't that the increase? Dia bukan yang begini saja, semua itu nampak. So ini that means this is not like
65.
the value of from S is so that means this is 360 minus 295. So that's 365. If this is 65 degrees, you need to find what? You need to find this from this. Because you need to find the key for time. There you go. Yes. E from us.
We find which one in the close.
Yes. For the time this one, kita tahu this will be accessible. So we need to find this one. Two. So here to here is 135. Here all the way here is 25. So kita beli 25 minus 135 you get it. That's all. Okay, so it's a this one is a one.
Some point.
So this actually is 5. Just 25. This here. Okay. What is this? That's all I have to know. What is that just a subject? The level shows the relative position of 3.335 of the length round. The value of Q on the. Just you see, I got no fear. Let's see the mind. The body got it moving.
Draw.
Yeah, so that I don't know to do it. Whatever how do this or this is. This thing. The diagram shows that the relative position of P and Q are constant. Q. Isn't there this S control? There's no question mentioning S. But we know that PQR is a flat ground. PQR. The value of Q from Q from Q is 125. The value of R P is 25. Something over the diagram. The value of R from P. That means from here to the way here. You know what this S. So I tell you, very simple. What do we draw for you? This is your north line. This is your P. This is your R. Then this is your. Take a look. Oh, yes. This is the this is for the shape lines. The name for just from P is for the thing. When you speak the flight. Here we can find this one with you. This are you put right? Then to find the value of P from R. So we take 360 minus 295, we get this, which is a little bit what? 65. Then, 360 minus 295 will be 65. 295, 360 minus 295, 65. After 65, then we can find this one. Don't see this S line is, I think it's a, look at this. Okay, I want to go through, sorry, guys. 161. So how do you calculate ABC? What do you use? Hamza? Sine rule from using what? Show me the sine rule. Sine 78 over, okay, equal to sine ABC. Good. Then after that, you just bring the 3.8 over, right? So it'll be 3.8 times sine 78 over 4.6 equals to sine ABC. After that, sine inverse. Kaisa, do you get this working?
Yeah.
Good. Alright, Bishop. Alright. Yeah, that's why I say don't follow this. Follow this. The S, that one is for yes. Okay, how to calculate ABC area of triangle? What do we use?
Half AB.
Good. We're gonna use the angle area of triangle. Half AB sine C. Where is the A? Where is the B? So can you tell me this answer first? Angle ABC. Hmm. 53 point. Good. Then you will be able to find this, right? 48.1. Then after that, you use half AB sine C. So you're gonna use 4.6 times 3.8 times sine 48.1. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm not going through answers here first. I'm just gonna run through the question. Okay. Now the second part of the question.
The same thing that we will RPQ.
R?
RPQ.
No. If they want the outer one, they call it reflex angle. So they want the inner one. Yes. Bilang question dia. Do you remember which year? 2014 kan? Got it. Ryan, what topic are you in now? Frequency? Cumulative graph? Cumulative frequency? Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So now we are talking about the same triangle. So we know this is ABC. We know all the angles based on the previous question. So now we have, this is 4.6, this is 3.8. Then they say they erected a flagpole. And the flagpole is vertical. The base of the vertical flagpole is on CM. That means, what do you mean by this? That means this is 90 degrees. Vertical means it's 90 degrees on the ground. Okay. Then there is it's held by two cables lah. So I'm going to change the cable color like that. Okay. Now, when I say it's 90 degrees, right? It is 90 degrees to the ground. Okay. So now they say that show that AM is 7.10. Okay. You ask for a question. Show AM equals to 7.10 meters. So what would you do? So you will do a right angle triangle here, right? We got 3.8. This is 6.0. So AM, what would you use? All right, so can we use Pythagoras theorem? So AM is equals to square root 6 square plus 3.8 square, which you get 7.10. Double check. I need to see your work before you leave. You get it? So 7, I'm sure the answer is not 7.10, right? It's what? 7 point what? 0.1.
Zero.
102 something, right? Okay. So 7.10. Okay. The next part, Kaisa, they say that given a BM is equals to 6.95. So now I'll change color. BM, this is 6.95. How do we find the angle of elevation? Sabar, I change. Okay. BM is 6.95. How do we find angle of elevation? Now, when we talk about angle of elevation, what do we use?
Okay, out, please.
All right, hold on. Angle of elevation, what must we use? 6.95.
It's no it where?
The green line.
The 6.
6 is the vertical MC, cm. Hamza, angle of elevation, what must we use?
Okay, wait.
Remember the 6th rule. It's not the first time you write it. I'm sure you've written it somewhere. Yeah. I give you time to think. Angle of elevation. Yes. Norm. Yes. Okay. Can you find the thing that you wrote? I'm sure you wrote it. You wrote it like more than 3 times in 3 different lessons. Yes. What is that? The bearing of A from C. A from C. That means must be this one. So 143 under 80 minus 143 you. The Basu 360 minus the answer. Because from C they must go 1 down.
What?
Angle of elevation. Kaisa, what must we use? I got 6 rules, 6 steps. First,
Wait.
Hamza, lost already. Have you found it? Oh, so shall we call home? Call have line? Come on, guys. When I give you notes, when I give you things to write it down somewhere that you will bring it everywhere, especially for class.
Oh, wait, never mind.
So I'm going to show you the 2D version. Yeah, Ken. Yes. Now you see the first one. Open up. There you factorize. But how do you get this factorized? You use where's that table that I'm looking for? Okay. I just need to see this. If this is okay, I will find. Yeah, no, that's good. This one? Yeah. Not to worry. They're asking you to find the value of key. Yeah, man. I need to know what to do. That 4 is the solution. So you subtract it. Good. Hey, look there. Okay, I show you this technique. Kalau ni dah square gini, just need to bring over the square. Square root 9. Oh, then no need to open up anymore. Then bring over square root 9, x plus 1 equals to plus minus 3. Okay? Take note of that. Yes. Oh, you want to do first? But how to do first if you do not know what to do?
Physics.
Uh-huh.
You get
You get, yes, 360.
you want this one.
They want the angle. The next one is it? BAC. BAC. So you dah tahu yang ni kan? So BAC, tengok you pakai apa? You got three sides and then one side you want the angle. Or the rule. It's not sine, then it will be
Cosine.
when mean your cosine rule first.
Not on this way.
Cos-
Is it the one where actually put the other on top?
Oh tak, tu sine rule.
And this the
The other one, the long one.
uh,
Tak. Okay, by right cosine rule tak payah remember. Just because you'll be given this already. So this is your cosine rule.
is it the one where you something square equal to that one square, that one square.
Then got minus.
Minus two, same thing.
Yes, then cosine.
Yeah.
Now how to apply that? Write down the formula now. This one. Done? Alright, so angle of elevation is here. You already got ni. Bye. Assalamualaikum.
This
Okay, so we know that this is 6.95. This is 6. So we need to find the angle. So use what? You know the length of BM and you know the, come on Hamza. This is what? Opposite. This is hypotenuse. So sorry, I said this is what I point here. Okay, can. So opposite and hypotenuse must use what? So okay. So write this down. Sine theta equals to 6 over 6.95. It's not 69.5, it's 6.95. Aman, any questions so far? You want me to push? Not yet, Ryan, what are you doing right now? I thought you are doing frequency. Huh? I thought we are supposed to do what you are doing in school. Then practice more. I like the word more. Let's say 10 to 15 questions more. Can do? Alright. Okay, what are the techniques here that I have applied? First thing, very important. When there is a 3D angle triangle, always redraw. Can you see that I redraw? So that I can see that there is a right angle triangle. Okay. If you were to see from this view, you can't see that it is a right angle. But then since they say it is vertically on the ground, you can find out that this is a 90 degrees.
Oh, find it.
You find what? You finding? B.
Finding.
We are finding the angle. This one.
One at B, right?
Yeah, the one at B. This one.
Oh,
But we only have the hypotenuse and we have the opposite. So,
really?
yeah, so we need to have. So what's the answer? Angle? Hamza or Kaisa? What's the answer? Do you get the same answer? 68.5 because 68.47 1 dp for angle. Okay. Don't know how to use this.
It says in that angle.
Oh, okay. Can I want to revisit cosine rule. Let's run through a cosine rule. So we have a triangle. What's that thing? It's just a line. So we have a triangle like this. This is B, A, and C. I have all three sides. I got 78, 66, and 1 to 1. Alia, do you still remember how to use cosine rule? Rayan, Aman, cosine rule. How do I apply cosine rule here? So the missing is the angle. I got all three sides. Okay. So let's refresh your formula. So the unknown here that we want to find out is the angle A. Okay. So like I said, I don't like to put the numbers first. You will mess up the cosine rule. So I'm going to do my subject formula first. That means I want to rearrange so that I can have A on one side. So the first thing I will shift is my B and C square. Okay, agree? I shift it over. Then I'm left with 2BC cosine A. Then the next thing I want to shift is my this. So you will become divide because it's 2BC times cosine A, right? So A square minus 2 minus B square minus C square divide by negative 2BC. Now I have cosine A. So what's the last move? Bring the cosine over first. Do your inverse cosine. Okay, angle A. Yes.
You will also do like A square plus B square minus C square. Then you
A square plus B square.
A minus. They divide by 2.
No. A square plus B square. The A square and the B square is totally opposite. So how do you have to make it plus? Negative A square plus B square can. But why? I'm just going to shift it here. Right? So I want you to fill up this one. Then, okay, kat sini baru fill up the numbers at the last stage. Okay. Alia, any question? Properties of circle? Or do you want me to give you one? Okay. Aman, cumulative frequency. Okay, so I'm going to stop here first. No, I'm just saying to my recording.